How's it going? I think it's day 43. Could be 42. Let's try to do the math in our head. Today's Monday. Yesterday should be 43. Yesterday should have been 42. It's hard to keep count, especially when I have rest days, because the rest days happen and I don't run, but I'm still counting those as days of training because they technically are days of training. And so that's why I get off so easily. I apologize for the background noise. I'll try to talk a little louder so I can talk over the car. It just was easier to do this video on the way home. So part of doing these videos is to hold myself accountable, but also to give you guys some insight into what it's like doing this training. This morning, I would say I probably reached a motivational low. So Mandy went to bar this morning. I think it was around 5:15 or so. I got back in bed, and at 5:45-ish, I got up, went to the restroom. I put my running shorts on, and then quickly took them back off and got back in bed. And to be honest, I just did not have any desire to run at all. Like, just didn't care. And I get that those days happen, but I think this was probably the first time that I had no desire to go for a run. Today's run scheduled is a 6-mile progressive, like variable pace run, and I just didn't feel like doing it. Didn't feel like I had it in me. Just didn't really care. So I got back in bed, got under the covers, laid down, and went back to sleep. And one thing I've learned about training and running is it's a whole lot easier to get your run in the morning than it is later in the day. Because later in the day, you have the ability to have other things affect your schedule, affect your desire, affect all kinds of stuff. So you may have all these things that get added to your schedule that push back and push back and push back, and then next thing you know, it's 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night and you still haven't done your run for the day. Well, on a 3-mile run, when you're just trying to kind of keep a base, that's one thing. But when you're doing 6, 8, 10-mile runs, that's huge. And if I get behind on a 6-mile run, I've got to try to work that mileage in somewhere else during the week. And that can get you behind really quickly. So, long story short, I did not run this morning. Went to work, and said I'll just do it when I get off. And here I am. I'm off and headed home. I would say I'm not quite at the same level of no motivation, but it's still not like the motivational high of, hey, I just flat killed that run and I feel awesome and I could go run as fast as Ellie Kipchoge in a marathon. So we're going to go home. We're going to change clothes. I'm going to go for a run as soon as I get home. And hopefully, after about a mile warm-up, I'll feel like running. But this is documentation for you and for myself that there are low days. There are days that you just don't feel like doing it. And you just don't give a crap. And today just happened to be one of those days. And hopefully I don't stay in that place. Hopefully it gets better. But just wanted to be real I'll update you after the run. Maybe I'll feel better. Maybe I'll feel like I can tackle the world. But anyway, we'll see. That right there is a really big smile. So today's workout was a variable pace, 6 miles. And like I said earlier, this morning I had no desire to do this run. Got home from work and just said, you're gonna do this. Put my Vaporflies on, as you can see, in my lime green shorts, and we hit it. And we hit it hard. And let me just tell you, feeling pretty good now. It's amazing what good quality workout will do. Tomorrow and the next day are 2 easy runs, so I mean, compared to today, those are easy. So today's run was a tough one, and like I said, I didn't want to do it, but I did, and pretty stoked. So to refresh or recap, I did one easy pace, just an easy mile. Then I did a fast pace, which would be faster than race pace. Race pace is right at 7 minutes a mile. So the goal was to be sub 7 on the second mile. The third mile is moderate, so that would be somewhere between 7 and 7:45. Hit that. I was really, to be honest, I was trying to be on the low side of that. I felt pretty good though. I think I came in around 7:30. It was mid 7s. I'll put it up over here. So that would have been the third mile. Fourth mile was back to a fast pace, so sub 7. I hit that one. And then the fifth mile was back to a moderate pace between 7 and 7:45. And then the final mile was just an easy pace. So it was kind of the same as mile 1, mile 5. Although I have learned that when I do speed and I do like a fast, moderate, and I end with an easy, the easy seems to always be a little faster the last time than it was the first time. I just think it's funny. I guess because your blood's pumping and you've done those faster paces. So I ended with an average of right at 7:30 for the 6 miles, which is good. But super stoked to have 2 sub 7 miles in there. That's what we got to piece together right there, baby. But felt good. Sorry, I got sweat getting in my eyes, so I'm squinting like crazy. I've got a few videos to catch up on, so I'll probably be posting several. I may even combine a couple of days, but been getting a little bit behind. It's just busy, but do have to get a few more of those out. So I don't know when you'll see this one, but just know that today was a good day. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the little bell, you get notified whenever I post a new video, and then leave a comment below. I always appreciate it when people comment. So why don't you tell me, let's see, we did our favorite workout the other day. What's your favorite shoe? Tell me what your favorite shoe is right now. I'd love to hear what shoe you're running in right now. So take care.